Every business organization, my friends, for it to sustain itself in this highly global competitive environment, needs to continuously keep on growing in terms of revenue, in terms of profitability, and in terms of cash flow. And many of the companies normally have a challenge in achieving all these three objectives. In fact, that's why out of the 10 new businesses which start off, 3 or 8 of them close down in the very first 3 to 5 years. Mainly because many of them are not aware about the semantics of business. And for this, one of my mentors, J. Abraham, whom I had the opportunity of learning from during my Master University's learning circuit when I was in Las Vegas and in Phoenix. I learned from him a definite formula which can help any business to grow at least by 100% every year with a lot of ease and grace. But friends, remember, if your company is not growing by at least 15% per year in terms of revenue, income and profitability, it's actually not even stationary. It's actually sliding down. There's a downward spiral started. So this is very, very important concept which I'm sharing with you. And for you to double your business, if you can understand this formula which I'm going to share with you, which is credited to my teacher J. Abraham, who is considered to be one of the most versatile, most creative, one of the most astute of the marketing consultants across the world, has given this formula under 3 sub-segments. First one is to increase the number of customers or clients. Second one is to increase the average transaction value. And third component of this formula is to increase the frequency of repurchase or get more residual value out of each of your customers. So you need to have these numbers with you. And it is normally thought that if I want to double my sale, I'll have to have double the number of new customers every year. And as all of us know in business, this is a very, very daunting proposition to get new customers and that to double the customers every year. But what J. Abraham's formula says is that for you to double your sale, you don't have to increase the number of customers to the double number. All that you need to do is to increase each of these factors, number of customers by about 33%, increase the average transaction value by 33%, and also increase the repurchase frequency from your existing and the new customers by 33%. From here, the premise is you need to ensure that you're holding on to the old customers, because your old customers are your gold mine. So I want you to do a small chart for yourself. First, take one column of current number of customers, second column of current average rupee per sale or average transaction value, third one is current repurchase frequency, and then multiply all the 3 to get the final total. Friends, you will see that 10% increase in each of these columns gives you a 33.3% increase in the total revenue. When you increase each of these by 20% each, the total revenue or turnover goes up by 72.8%. But the moment you do 33% of current customers and also do about 25% increase in the current average value per transaction and 50% increase in the repurchase frequency, you will see that the total revenue goes up by 150%. Even if you, for that matter, if you just multiply each of them by 33%, you will see that your total revenue almost doubles. So what I mean to say from this formula, which I want all of you to get present to, is if you are conscious about getting this manageable, achievable numbers from your current number of customers to increase by 33%, average value of transaction means you get a little bit more sale out of each customer by upselling or by downselling. You get more frequency of purchase. If he is by purchasing from you once in a month, make him purchase twice a month. If he is purchasing once in 2 months, make him purchase every month. So if you can get the frequency of purchase from him more, automatically you will see that your turnover can be doubled with a lot of ease and grace. Friends, just get present to these semantics of the business numbers and you will see that business, when operated, when managed, when run with these simple concepts in mind, can enable you to do a lot of profitable business with a lot of ease. So please do a calculation for yourself. Your assignment for the day would be take your actual business figures, if you're already in business, get all these three numbers accurately, and then ensure that you are able to plan out how are you going to get 33% or 35% or 40% more number of customers, and how are you ensuring that you have average value per transaction going up. For this you have to consciously take effort. And last but not the least, ensure that the repurchase happens by ensuring that your salespeople and your organization keep on calling your old customers and ensuring that you are able to get more of their customer share, and thereby ensure that you are able to achieve the end objective of doubling your sale with a lot of ease and grace. So please use this and take your business to the next level, thereby having a higher productivity and higher profitability.